What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? Back here with another YouTube video. Man, I'm getting happier than ever, man. I'm dialing in on my diet. I'm dialing in on my business. I'm telling you, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And I believe the most important thing is monitoring your diet, monitoring the sodium intake, the sugar intake, the vitamins you put in your body, man. I'm telling you, all these things come into play, man. They come into play. And I eat 100% organic when possible, if possible. I'm probably up to like 80% organic realistically. Like everything I put in my body is probably 80% organic. The only things that aren't organic is probably, let's see, the gum I chew, the energy drinks I drink, which I've been limiting my energy drinks. I've been cutting it down a little bit. I still do drink Monster and whatnot. I've noticed it does elevate my spirits a little bit versus just a cup of coffee. I'm a caffeine addict, man. I'm caffeine addict to the core. But anyways, take care of your body. This is the only body that's God gave you. So why would I clog it up with McDonald's and non-organic food and all these pesticides? Because I've been to the places where they use all these pesticides and all these chemicals to treat the wheat. I've been out to North Dakota. I showered in the water out there. Trust me, if you showered in the water out there, you know exactly how I feel. It's nothing like filtered water here versus there. It's contaminated with all the stuff they put in the wheat fields. And the water's slimy, and like you take a shower and your shit's slimy because of the shit they're putting in our food. And people think it's a good idea to say, oh yeah, we can eat that food. This food that you put preservatives on and all this additives to keep the bugs away. It's bad for you, man. It's really fucking bad for you. Imagine what it's doing to your insides. Like, I would literally shower with well water that was contaminated with the farmlands, and I would feel slimy coming out of the shower. Like, it was gross. Like, I took a sip of the water. It was fucking disgusting. Probably wind up being retarded if you kept drinking it. But anyways, man, like, I just wanted to touch base on the universe and how we all are interconnected and how important it is to know that. Like, nobody can really affect your happiness, but the people who you do associate with will affect your happiness one way or the other. I even believe, like, the people that are closest to you in the scheme of things in the world, like, you are your habitat, man, to a certain extent. So you got to watch out for that. Like, for example, we just came, so this weekend, rainy. My spirits were good, but like the overall collective energy that you really feel when it's rainy, when people are down, when people are depressed around your area, you really feel it in the vibes. Like, you feel it. We're all interconnected. We're all part of the universe. When one of us is down, we're all down. That's why it's important to make videos like this. So when you can lift up a person halfway across the world, then it's a good thing, because I'm lifting somebody up. They're going to get the message out that we're all connected. And we all are connected, man. Like, just think of it. Yesterday, what's today? Tuesday? No, today's Wednesday. So 2 days ago was Memorial Day. It was rainy out. You could feel it, man. People were drinking. They were drunk. They were down. They were sad. They're like, oh, fuck, it's so rainy out, but let's just drink ourselves to remember all those who have died. When really, like, is that a way to celebrate, man? Like, is putting shit into your body to destroy your body a way to celebrate? Like, it's just not, man. Like, I was just gonna say it's okay to have like one drink, but it's really not, man, because I don't want to promote that, because I always thought that having one drink was all right, but it's not, man. I can't just have one drink. Like, I just can't do it. Like, it's like fucking impossible. It's like, okay, I had one drink, got a little buzz, but now I can have more drinks and get more buzz. Like, I'm the worst when it comes to moderation, man. I'm the worst. Like, even with the way I live my life, like, certain things, it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's a good thing. I'm at an advantage that I don't like things in moderation, because, like, things for, like, the business side of things, like, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning fucking posting shit on Facebook, responding to customers. Like, customers probably think I'm a fucking psycho sometimes because I respond at an ungodly hour. So I like I said, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. In the morning times, like now I've been hitting the books or I'm really calling myself out right now that I need to hit the books more as far as learning Spanish, because my guys speak Spanish and I need to get on the same level as them. Because there's always that miscommunication, man, that I can't really express how I feel to them in their home language, and I really want to be able to do that. I really sincerely want to be able to do that, so I'm putting it out there. I'm learning Spanish. I'm using a app called Duolingo, and it's helping me get back in the game, boys. It's helping me get back in this Espanol game, and yeah, just spitting that fucking Spanish fire, you know? But yeah, I had an excellent day today, man. Like, once you tap into something that I realized today, that I would rather die than be unsuccessful at what I'm doing now. I would rather die than just say, fuck the tree industry, I'm just going to go back to being a truck driver, or fuck it, I'm just going to go back to being a 9-to-5, or like, I feel like that separates a winner from a loser. A winner is going to rather die than not accomplish what's at hand here, you know? Like, a winner will do it to the death of him. Just like I've created a way to employ my two friends from Florida, which I've always wanted to employ. I swear to God, ever since I started working for them in Florida, I was like, man, like, because I came from up here. I came from up north where I was making $30 an hour, and then I flew down to Florida, went to treatment down there, got a job. I was just getting a job because I wanted to be away. I needed to make some money. I didn't have any money. So I was doing more work down there, harder work, harder labor, more demand, and I was only getting paid $14 an hour, and up here I was getting paid $30 an hour. I literally had to work twice as much down there for half the pay. That's like no bullshit either, like half the pay. Like, it's horrible down there in Florida, man, like working as a landscaper. But anyway, so brought my two friends who I used to work with down there. They're very good fucking workers, know how to cut down trees like anybody else, like crazy good, like. And so now I brought them up here. Now it's my fucking responsibility, and I would rather die than to look them in the eyes and tell them I couldn't find work anymore or something like that, or like this is all coming to an end, because no, that's just not who I am. That's just, I can't do it, man. Like I said, I'd rather die than have to look them in the eyes and tell them I'm not going to do this anymore. Does the thought come up? Yeah, sure, it does come up. But then, like, right when that thought comes up, I hit the fucking ground now. I do some push-ups. I call myself out on being a bitch. Because anytime that thought comes up, you're being a fucking bitch. I'm being a bitch. You got to call yourself out in order to really progress in this life, man. Like, if you're just like, oh, yeah, it's okay, then you're going to be stuck doing what you always have done, and you're always going to be in the cycle of being happy and sad and depressed and then super happy. I've been there, man. I've been there mentally. Like, I don't even know if I've shared this, but I've been to the psych ward before when I was, because I would always have these manic depressive episodes, and then I would have these manic depressive happy episodes, and it was crazy, man. Like, I couldn't monitor it. I always wanted to be happy, but then sometimes like something would trigger me and I'll be boom, like flatline, like fucking depressed for the rest of the year. There was depression episodes where it lasted 6 to 8 months where I literally would not talk to anybody. Like, I would talk to like 1 or 2 people on the phone. When it came to like making eye contact at the store, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to talk to no females. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. Like, it was some real dark shit. Like, I wanted to kill myself. Like, I never did. I never, you know, like, the thought would always come up, like, when I was on the balcony or something. I was like, oh, man, like, I was, like, tempted. Like, part of my brain was like, just jump off the, you know, like, if that shit happens, man. Like, it still does happen to this day, but it's not nearly as bad. Like, and then I would have an unhappy episode where, like, something would trigger it, and then I would just, like, start eating well again, and then all of a sudden the dopamine would start going, and then I'd work out and have all this energy, and it was weird, man. Like, I would go through these phases. And then eventually it did wind me up in the hospital. I took some medicine for it. I'm not a really firm believer in taking psych meds, so I got off of it. But now I just do it a natural way by reading books like this, the TB12 method. Get that fucking book, because I'm telling you, man, the bipolar thing, it was all caused by food, man. The foods I was eating, what I was intaking, obviously the drugs I was taking, but believe it or not, it was more so the food I was eating and the food. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, it was more so that. Obviously, the fucking smoking weed and doing whatever else I was doing wasn't good for it. But the food intake was crucial. Also, the daily habits, man. The daily habits of... There's a thing called the circadian rhythm where... I don't know much about it, but all I know is that your body is happier when you wake up at the same time every day. Your mind is happier when you wake up at the same time every day. You go to bed at generally the same time. I just know that to be true, man. Like, because we're all interconnected. Like, think about like a plant, for example, a tree. Like, you're not gonna tell a tree to like go party up at night and have the light shine on him. He's gonna be fucking confused. He's probably gonna wither out and die if you keep doing that to him consistently over a matter of time. Versus a tree that goes to bed when the sun goes down, and then when the sun comes up, it's happy again. I think we're the same way. We're connected with everything. Like, it just feels way better waking up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time every day, not fluctuating my schedule. Because when you think about it, in history, until the light bulb was connected to humankind, until electricity came out, we didn't have the option to wake up at a different time. We didn't have the option to stay up all night because we had light. We never had light. So light is like a new thing to humanity, and I feel like that's a huge part of the reason why there's a huge amount of depression and a huge amount of anxiety, all of that, because people think it's okay just to stay up all night and watch TV, or people think it's okay just to go out on Friday night or go out on Thursday night. Like, that's some bitch ass shit, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's some bitch ass shit. To fuck up your circadian clock like that, it fucks you up. It just fucks you up from your ultimate vision, your ultimate goal. And if you don't have one, it's probably because you're skipping fucking bedtime, you're skipping fucking wake up time, you're skipping drinking good ass water, you're skipping drinking eating organic. Like, it's common sense shit, people. It really is. But that's enough for me tonight. I love you guys. Keep watching my videos, and yeah, until the next merch drops, which this is the merch. Who wants to cop some? All I got right now is used. I'm not gonna sell my used shit. That'd be really weird. But love you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more info to come. Let's get it.